Welcome to Tweakatune, the YouTube channel especially created to provide feedback and promotion from millions of aspiring songwriters all over the world. Mary Dawson is a published professional songwriter and author of the book How to Get Somewhere in the Music Business from Nowhere with Nothing. Her 25-year background as a songwriter, instructor, and coach has motivated and equipped her to help others polish their craft of songwriting. Now join us for this week's edition of Tweakatune.
Hi everyone, welcome again to Tweakatune. I'm Mary Dawson. Please stay with us for the next few minutes because I think we have a song you're going to enjoy. Our songwriter is Glenn Page from Princeton, New Jersey. Now Glenn has been writing for over 20 years, but he says that songwriting doesn't come that easily to him. It's a struggle, but it's something he's compelled to do. And believe me, Glenn, we understand that compulsion right here at Tweakatune. One of his songs has recently been chosen as the soundtrack for an indie film, so we wish him all the best with that one. The song today is My Life in Pictures, and it was inspired by a digital picture machine, one of those little photograph things that keeps changing the pictures. So let's listen to the song.
I saw your face in a picture frame, turned around and the scene had changed. One fleeting vision, come and gone. Boxed you in and tried to make it last. Spent my days living in the past. Why can't this river be a pond where the water portrays an image so clear, touched by the waves, unbroken by tears? My life in pictures, that's where I long to be. Everything's perfect and the lighting's always right. My life in pictures, I'm watching the scenery, and somehow it's worth it, 'cause you're with me day and night. Oh, just look at the way I picture my life. Yeah, look at the way I pictured our life. Holding on to a photograph, wondering what it was that made you laugh. Was it derision? I don't mind, 'cause in my head I told a joke, made you smile with the words I spoke. When we went walking for a while, oh, then you took my hand, said you would stay. I can almost believe it happened that way. My life in pictures, that's where I long to be. Everything's perfect and the lighting's always right. My life in pictures, I'm watching the scenery, and somehow it's worth it, 'cause you're with me day and night. Oh, just look at the way I picture my life. Look at the way I pictured our life. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Sometimes the words are true, even though the camera doesn't lie. Why is it telling me I belong with you? My life in pictures,
Well, this is the like section of the show, and there's a lot to like here. I loved the idea behind this song, and a great idea, of course, is the DNA of a song, in my opinion. If you don't have a great idea, you don't have much of a song. And I think that Glenn tackled this idea very well, both musically and lyrically. The lyrics of the first verse really drew me in immediately. I want to read them to you. I saw your face in a picture frame, turned around and the scene had changed. One fleeting vision come and gone. I boxed you in and tried to make it last. Spent my days living in the past. Why can't this river be a pond? Oh, I love that last line. And musically, it had some very nice elements, nice harmonic changes, especially moving in from the verses to the chorus. There was a great key change there. And then out of the bridge back into the last chorus was really, really nice. He used a lot of contrast, so we knew where we were in the song, and some nice, consistent rhyme schemes, too. He added a lot of ear candy. That's what I call it. Things that appeal to the listener that they don't expect all the time. So I really enjoyed this. Okay, for the tweaks. Now, I have to say that Glenn, when he wrote to us, he asked us to let him have it. He said, don't be merciful on me. Tell me what I need to do. So I'm going to just give my 2 cents worth. I've already said I really like this song, and I did. But I'm going to give some suggestions. The first one being that this song was over 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. Pretty darn long for a song that's going to be used for commercial purposes. And I think it could use a really good edit. I think that it took us a little too long to get to the chorus. There was a verse and then a pre-chorus before we got to the chorus. And I would suggest just eliminating the pre-choruses altogether. I don't think you need them. In fact, I think that lead-in line from verse 1, why can't this river be a pond, is a perfect lead-in for the chorus. And I just eliminate that pre-chorus because, you know, there's that little couplet that always says, if you don't move quickly to the chorus, chances are the song will bore us, and we don't want to do that. I'd also suggest that a little shortening of the chorus and possibly using the hook title one more time at the end just to imprint it firmly in the listener's mind. Lyrically, I didn't think verse 2 was as strong as verse 1. I think that the point of verse 2 is that the pictures almost make you believe that life is still the way they were in the pictures. I think you need to make that point and get back to the chorus. Make it a little tighter, a little more concise. Now, the only things we critique here on Tweakatune are the song elements themselves. But I do have to say a word about this production. It started off with that kind of affected vocal, which really threw me off from the very beginning. I think if this song were shortened all the way through and tightened up, there'd be time to do a nice instrumental introduction, which would really set up the listener's emotions for this song, which has got such a good message to it. I really appreciate Glenn's open mind and his willingness to be critiqued, and thank you for submitting to us, Glenn. For more information on Glenn and his music, please contact him at glennpageofficial@hotmail.com. And that's Glenn with 2 N's, glennpageofficial@hotmail.com. And for all the rest of you out there, we're waiting for you. Please submit one of your songs to be tweaked, and then you can bring all your fans and friends to hear you on YouTube. And who knows who else might hear you and pick you up. We're getting a wider and wider circulation every day. So let us hear from you. Look us up on Facebook at facebook.com/Tweakatune or on our new website, tunesmithonline.com. Just click on the Tweakatune tab and it'll give you all the submission guidelines. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks again, Glenn. And until next time, remember, here at Tweakatune, we believe you deserve to be heard.
Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of Tweakatune. Now we want to hear from you. Visit the link to our Facebook page to download submission guidelines. Until we tweak again, keep writing.